Hi, everybody. It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for April 4th through April 11th. And just coming off of my first official coffee talk that I had on Zoom. The link is available on Facebook. Going to continue the coffee talk where I'm bringing together community, coffee, chatting about current events and what's going on in the world, making sure everybody is okay. I do have your cards and your stars for this week. But we talked about everything, astrology and conspiracies. So if you would like to join in every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we ran it for about 2 hours. This way we can all see each other on the screen. We could all talk and interact with each other. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So I had picked the crystal card for the week there, and it was rose quartz, and I have a really nice chunk. And I spoke about how this brings clarity to what is going on in the world. This almost looks like a heart. It's really great heart chakra energy, talking about bringing more love in, loving ourselves more, loving the people around us more, appreciating. It's going to be very important, especially because Venus moved into Gemini today. It's at 0 degrees Gemini, and it makes me think about our perception and thoughts, Gemini, are changing around what love is. And it's not just romantic love. It's, love for the earth, love for the planet, love for our fellow man, respecting each other enough to use precautions during this time so that you don't compromise other people. And you don't have to know anybody directly to be respectful of other people. The world is in chaos right now. But, we all have our own obligation to ourselves to create the reality around us in which we live. And so, yes, there is chaos out in the world, but the bigger focus needs to be on, well, what am I doing to help myself during this time? I'm trying to get this, the lighting is shifting in here, so let's bring that down, give me a little more light so that you can see me. And it keeps flickering and shifting. Today I'm recording this April 4th, 2020, 444 portal. It is about creativity. It is about creation. Master Aquarius energy, which is humanitarianism. It is also the date in which Martin Luther King was shot and killed. And he was a humanitarian. He was about peace and love. So think about, government and the powers that were trying to control him from bringing love out into the world. And he was killed for it. And so that's what today's energy is about. It's humanity, it's humanitarianism, it's creativity. And it brings me to a topic that I brought up during the coffee talk. Number one being that people will show themselves again and again. I was quoting Maya Angelou. People will always show you who they are the first time, so believe them. We're coming into a time where if somebody doesn't have your back, they've got to go. People talk a good game, but it doesn't mean that they're trustworthy. If people aren't showing up for you to even support you on a friendship level, or all they want to do is get your ear so that they can bitch about everything, cut them. This is about simplifying our lives at this time and coming into a complete state of peace and well-being. I said that we're at a choice point moment of epic proportion right now. There's a huge polarity of fear and love, light and shadow, masculine, feminine, that Cancer North Node and the Capricorn South Node. There's also the victim and the creator. And I want to be the creator. I want to live in that creative consciousness. And that's what we were talking about on the coffee talk. I don't know, maybe I'll publish the link because I did record it. And so this way, you can all see and watch it. I don't know, possibly I will do that. I don't know what would be involved in trying to get that onto YouTube, but I think I might want to put that out there, in case other people want to see what we were talking about. One of the participants brought up a great book that is, it's called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, talking about, the three world powers that this world is coming down to and what our future might hold. So that was pretty interesting. I think I'm going to have to get that book and read it. But the card that I pulled, and I did pull cards for everybody that joined. So if you want to come in the future, and there aren't a ton of people there, I'll pull a card for each of us. But for the week, I pulled the Gemini card, and this is about communication. Now look, the light shines up. So maybe I just have to hold this card here. It is about communication, and it's about our thoughts. It's about thinking positively versus negatively. I saw a meme that said, our thoughts can either be beautiful or they can be absolute garbage. Like what is it that you're tossing around? And I see a lot of people that are living in fear. And if you're in that place of fear and anxiety and anger, that's okay. Process that out, but try to get yourself into a creator consciousness instead of that victim consciousness. Join us for the coffee talk. All are welcome. And I'm opening up this community for that purpose so that we can all be there and support each other. Now, the next card that I pulled was Vesta. And Vesta is about the hearth and the home. She's the goddess of the hearth and the home. And most of us, we're all stuck here in our homes. I'm quite comfortable because this is my mode of operandi on a typical basis anyway. But Vesta, she talks about the goddess within and your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. And that is the energy that we are in, especially with the North Node in Cancer. We have about 1 month, because May 5th, it will be shifting into Gemini. So we have 1 month of that mother nurturing energy that we should be basking ourselves in and taking care of the home and the hearth and really getting comfortable with where we are. This is going to be our existence for quite some time, and I'm actually loving it and grateful for this because this is my perfect existence. What was going on in the world prior to this was not my ideal. Traffic, chaos. I mean, there is chaos out there, but I think that we need to think of a new way of living and a new way of being because the old ways are no longer. And then the last card that I picked for the week, it is the 6th house. This is a big focus on our health and our mental health, our physical health. We need to get out there moving and grooving. Go for a walk. The weather is lovely. This is also about paying attention to our daily routines, getting into a daily routine and a schedule. I don't even know what the date is anymore. Like I've completely lost track of time, which I love. I don't wear a watch. I haven't worn a watch in probably 15 years because I don't want that control. And that's what this energy is. Now, also too, I want to go back to this week. We have a full pink moon in Libra coming on April 7th at 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be at 18 degrees. So the 1 is about our love, and how we love ourselves. The 8 is abundance, it's prosperity. It's also the decisions and the choices that we make. And like I said, we're at a place where we're at a choice point moment of epic proportion. We're choosing if we're going to be the victim or we're going to be the creator. So this Libra, it's the 11th house. The new moon will reign in, I think, the 6th house. I got to put my glasses on because I can't see anymore. I'm getting too old. Yeah, the 11th house. So that's social groups, social beings, and we know that there's a big effect there. And then the new moon in a couple of weeks, that will be at 3 degrees. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that the 6th house was playing a big part. I think that was for Tauruses. I did post the Aries and the Taurus taroscopes. I'm trying to get to all of the taroscopes for each sign. I don't know if many of you know, but I've been sick for the last month. I'm still waiting on my coronavirus test, 10 days at the time of this recording, with no results. And I'm feeling much better, but I'm pacing myself. I'm not going to work crazy the way. I'm going to hold this back up because I'm getting better lighting this way, I think. I'm going to be really discerning about how I spend my time, and I'm taking advice from Vesta, the goddess of the home and the hearth, and I'm going to put a bigger focus on my family and my friends and my home and my hearth, and not so much on work, although, I have a community-based business. And I do love helping all of you, but that's why we'll come together with the coffee talks on Saturday. Let me know what you think about that. I guess that's about all I have for you. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Come and find my Zoom link on Facebook. I'll have to post the next one later today. Or you can send me a message. You can message me here and I'll give you the link for the next Zoom meeting, coffee talk. I'm at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I'll post something there. I am doing readings if you're interested in doing readings, and I do them live on Zoom. So you'll get a recording of that. I'm trying to think what else. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest. I'm there. My email address, my website, expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I guess that's all I have for you. I hope you're all well. Stay safe. Be well. And I hope to see you at the coffee talk. Until next time, bye.